Hey everyone, warm welcome to Trade channel. My name is Mekti. Today is January 12th, 2025. And as usual, we talk about cryptocurrency markets, what has happened for the last week, and what our thoughts on what is going to happen within the next 7 days. Let's start. Before we start, I'd like to ask you to leave a like and a comment under this video. This will help our channel a lot. And as always, we start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. For the last week, there has not been a superior change in the price of Bitcoin. We've seen it reach a 101,300 level or even a bit higher. And we've seen it come back and retrace back to the level of support of 92,000. So in case we're looking at the chart right now for the spot traders, we have not reached the limit buy at 86,500, $404, basically $500, and we are not yet in the support zone of 77 to $72,000. It's a green zone. You can see it on the chart right now. This is spot traders. This is the ones which are accumulating Bitcoin for a very long time and want to buy with a discount. It's like buying a TV with like 20 or 30% discount, which is a perfect thing to do. And if we look at the chart for the marginal traders that are ready to put in some more funds than they actually have, we have seen the level of 91,800. It's been reaching like third time already. This is a very heavy support. There's a good zone of 85 to 81,000 has not been reached yet, but in case the price goes lower than that, this is the levels you should be looking forward to buy into the position. And of course, 73,400, 73,500. This is the best level for margining in the position and having like bought a lot of Bitcoin on those levels. Is a 50% discount rate for the marginal trade. Regarding the 10x leverage, this is derivatives traders. They're waiting for 87,500. This is the level you can start buying in with a 10x leverage position. Of course, the main levels for increasing your position is from 82,600 to 75,700 levels. So this is the yellow and the green red lines that you see on the chart. And your stop loss should be below 72,800 because this is a very risky trade and you should always consider having a stop loss in that position. So as long as we look at the chart for the last week, we've seen the price trying to break 101,300, was not able to, and the price went down significantly since Monday. The markets were going down. Not only cryptocurrency, but also the financial markets, the Chinese markets, everything was going down due to the thoughts that the Federal Reserve is not going to decrease the rates, the funding rates, the interest rates for the economy to boost it maybe till summer of this year or maybe even after that. Actually, this is not a very good sign because if you look at the global financial amount, the finance, the liquidity, the global liquidity index is actually going down, and usually this is the first signs of the markets going down. Yet also there's another factor which is M2, also a liquidity indicator that is showing that the M2 is going up. This is a good thing for the cryptocurrency because it's a risky asset and a lot of cash inflows and everything is going into those derivatives, same as the crypto. So let's see what is going to happen. I really think there's going to be a correction. The bigger the better. So in case we're looking out forward to get a big chunk of Bitcoin while it's going down, this is the best time to do when the prices are going down. Regarding Ethereum, there's not been a huge change. We still have this range of support between $3,200 and $3,000, and this is a very good supportive range. Before we break it, the best level to buy in is 26.25, maybe even lower up to 24.34. And of course, the best levels of support is 1860 and 1700 respectively. You can see it on the charts. So let's see what's going to happen. So far, we see the highs are getting lower and the lows are getting lower as well. So this is a possibility. Once we get below $3,000, you should be expecting it to get to 2,500, at least 26.25, 24.34. Regarding the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, we were thinking there is a possibility after breaking this dynamic level of resistance, we would retest it, maybe would not retest it and just go up, breaking the 43 and 41, or retesting it at 0.034, then going back up. Didn't happen as well. So as far as as we go, we are consolidating. There is a possibility for us to reach 0.033, 0.031 levels again to retest whether there's any volume, same as there were in November this year. In case that is going to happen, we might have a pullback to the 0.04341. In case not, still the highs are getting higher and the lows are getting higher. So this is a possibility for it to go up to those levels. Just gonna take some time. Again, watch carefully Ethereum to Bitcoin or dominance charts just to see what is going to happen to your altcoins, because altcoin season very much depends on the price of altcoins to Bitcoin. Regarding the dominance, which is the most important factor right now, we can see this dynamic level of resistance becoming a resistance again, and we see it's hitting back, going to the levels of 56.24%, hopefully next week. Maybe in case the markets are going to suck in all the liquidity from Bitcoin, we might see it go down to 52.13 at the February month, maybe even earlier. This would be a great opportunity for you, the ones that have bought cheap altcoins, just to get rid of them once they're going up. Do not forget to fix in some profits. Doesn't matter whether it's 20%, 50%, 60%, 70 or 100%. Do not forget to fix in the profits, because we never know when dominance is going to stop. We anticipated a few other scenarios. We did not expect it to go as it's going this way right now, but there is a possibility for dominance going down, and this is the possibility for you to fix in the profits. So far so good. In the weekly time, we see the highs are getting lower, but the lows have not been beaten yet. On the daily one, we can see that the highs are getting higher, but like it stopped so far because of this dynamic level of resistance. We'll see what's going to happen. Watch the dominance, watch the Telegram group where we post a lot about dominance and what is happening to crypto markets. The link is down below. Now, talking about altcoins, we have altcoins that have a market cap of more than $10 billion. This can be searched on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. We start with XRP. XRP pushed up higher for the last couple of days, trying to get above 2.53 level of resistance. And of course, it's like 262, which is kind of the mediocre level of resistance that we've shown in December. So we were anticipating, in case it goes above 262, that's a possibility to get the all-time high. Has not done so. So far so good. The support range of 229, 204, let's say 205, 230 has held. So well, so good. And you can see it's been retested when the price was going up. So we'll see what is going to happen above 262, whether it will close above and push up higher to the all-time high, or it won't be able to, and we'll see the price decline and go back down to 165, 1.65 level as to check the support, which I hopefully that will happen, and we'll actually buy some XRP because we sold some once and went up. Regarding the BNB is in the channel. There's not much happening to it. The mediocre level, the medium level, average level of this channel has been holding so far this week. Maybe it will break below and we can see it's retesting the bottom level, the lower level of this range, or it will go as down as $606. This is the first level to buy in case you're getting more BNB. This is like the first support you can find on the chart of BNB. Maybe it will go up and there's a possibility it's breaking the new all-time high, making a new all-time high. Then the levels will change, but so far we don't see much change. It's just going in the channel, grinding its way up slowly. Regarding Solana, we looked after what is going to happen on the day when we touched this level of support, which was supposed to be a support of this channel, the top levels of the channel. It didn't turn back and reach any all-time highs. Instead, it actually broke inside the channel. And now it's trading inside the channel. So we can anticipate it coming back down to this range of support, 175 to $165 level. This is a very good range where you can trade in case the price is going to jump up and down. And of course, this is a lower part of this channel, which is actually going down to 133, 132.26. This is the lowest level of support, which we can see right now. This is a 50% discount for Solana. So in case the price goes to 130, this is a good possibility for you to buy, as we believe that this year we're going to see the Solana ETF coming into the markets and institutional investors will be able to buy Solana. Regarding Dogecoin, not much happening. We can see this level of 0.32. This is a mediocre level held as a support. We can definitely see that it's unable to close and just keep on going above the 0.36, basically 37 cents level. So there is an opportunity for it to get back to 28 to 25 cents in case it doesn't, like in case you bought some at 32 cents, be ready to sell at 37.42, and this range of resistance at 49 to 45 cents, basically 50 to 45 cents. This is the range of resistance for Dogecoin. Expect anything from Elon Musk just to push the markets up or down. Regarding Cardano, held the 90 cents. I just input the psychological level of support, which is 90 cents. It has held 90 cents right now. There is quite a possibility that it will not be able to break this range of resistance between 119 and 108 within the next few days. Actually, it would rather retest the support at 73 to 66 cents. This would be much better opportunity for Cardano just to get in the position. So look out for 75 to 66 cents to get into Cardano. Regarding Tron has been trading sideways, mostly was trying to push up higher, even getting to the range of 27 to 30 cents. Unfortunately didn't make it, and now it's going back to retest the 23 cents level. Won't hold, most probably won't hold. We get to 17 to 15 cents range. This is the most important range. There might be a psychological stop at 20 cents because 20 cents is a round number and there are some trades happening over here. So most probably we should expect it at 17 to 15 cents as the best support level for Tron within the next couple of months. Regarding the Avalanche, which has been trading perfectly, it's been going in this range between 44.90 and 41.77. Didn't make it above, actually was pushing down because there's, you could call it, a cluster of resistance right now happening over here. And it's going back down to the support zone between $34 and $31. In case it break that, there's a lot of small levels you can still go buy in. But again, the lower it goes, the better, because this is an opportunity even before it reaches the accumulation zone, which is below the $14 in case it goes down there. And of course, the main resistance for Avalanche is $56 to $51. You can see it on the chart as well. Regarding the SUI, didn't make that new all-time high, going inside the channel. So far so good. In case there is a possibility for you to buy back in at 4.1, this is a good opportunity. Of course, the range of support between 3.60 and $3.30. This is a very good support zone, and the 50% discount zone, this is a 268, 267.59. This is the 50% retracement zone, which is a very good level to buy. This is a 50% discount. I really do not anticipate that SUI will get back down there. Actually, I do really think it's going to make the new all-time high within the next couple of weeks. But that's, again, that's SUI. That's something different from the most of the market. Regarding Toncoin, nothing much interesting. It's getting back inside this channel between 556 and 511, and it's been trading inside the channel. Might go back down again, breaking the support levels, breaking below 460 and getting to 4.14. This is a 50% discount. This is definitely a good point to buy, but as always, we would like to repeat, we'd rather buy it cheap and buy it at $3 and just going and buying it now, as it's not the very best opportunity in the market. Regarding the Stellar Lumen XLM, didn't go as good as Ripple, yet didn't go as bad. So 40 cents, I just put the mark as the mediocre, as a round level of the support. Also, I did put 25 cents because in case it will break the support zone of 35 to 32 cents. There's quite a possibility we'll first reach 25 cents, maybe retesting back to 32 and then get back to 21. But the best levels of support, the hardest levels of support right now is 21 to 19, 21.97 to 20.92 cents. This is the red zones here, and so look out to buy it here in case it goes down here. But in case it actually breaks the 47 cents and tries to push it back up higher, you know that there's levels of resistance at 57 and 62 cents. respectively. Regarding Shiba Inu, meme coins, as always, not much happening. You can see this levels of resistance which we're seeing in October and November. Actually, they're acting as the support right now. So it's 21,000 to 19,800. This is the levels of support, and there were levels of resistance 2 months ago. We can definitely see 25,000 as the closest level of resistance. Breaking it will get it to 36 to 30,000, but we have not actually made it, and we're holding so far at 21 and 19 1800. So breaking below will get us to 15,000, 14,000, which is a very good range to buy in case you're looking forward to get in Shiba. But in case you already have some Shiba and you want to trade well, so sell it at 25 and sell it at 30 to 32. Chainlink, which I do really think is going to be ruling this bull market because Chainlink is getting into everywhere. Would be looking forward to getting Chainlink at $15. I just put this mediocre level of support as it's a round number, and plus it's been a level of resistance in November. In case we break below this range of $20 to $18.50, you should be anticipating for the price to reach 15 bucks, as this is the closest level of support. In case it does break the $15, there's a good range of support, which is a very hard support at 12.5 and 11.34. In case it goes back up 26.5, in case you bought in some, of course, at 20.25 and 18.55, this is the level of resistance. 26.5 might be even reaching, trying to break the $30. I really doubt that doing it from the first time, but in case the market goes up, like anything can happen. So again, 26.5 closest level of resistance, and 20.25 and 18.55, it's the range of support for Chainlink. Regarding Hedera Hashgraph, which is HBAR, it's been trading sideways. Not much is happening. So I put it at the psychological level of support of 25 cents, quarter dollar. This is quite a round number, which is easy to understand, easy to hold. Of course, it's not the best levels of support because the range of support which we see on HBAR is 21 to 19.9 cents, and breaking below that, this is another psychological level of 17 cents, which is another support, and the range of support of 13 to 12 cents. So again, you see all the supports of the price when it's going down, and you can definitely see that there is a range of the resistance at 38 to 35 cents where you can sell in case you bought in some at 25 at quarter dollar, or maybe 28.5 cents for Hedera Hashgraph. Much will depend on what Elon Musk is going to say, which project he's going to choose for the voting system after the 20th of January, once the crypto market laws starts going in heavily in US economy. And for the last couple of months, the most of the trades have been happening, they've been happening in the American session. So basically at the time when US session was happening, you could see some crazy moves happening in crypto because most of the money that is inflowing into the market or outflowing from the market is happening due to United States implementation of cryptocurrency into their system. Polkadot, which I hate a lot, I'm gonna make a rhyme about it. So there's $8, definite resistance. There's accumulation zone happening below 5.5. Expected to get back to the accumulation zone in case you're looking forward to get some. In case you would rather expect it to break the $8, there's $11, which is the resistance. Again, I'm not trading Polkadot. I'm not a fan of Polkadot. I really think it's a shitty blockchain, but that's your choice. You could trade it in case you want it. And so far, so good. It's been very low. Didn't make any new highs and new super movements. So far, so good. So in case you're trading it, just be sure to buy and sell once it even gets close to the levels of resistance or close to the levels of support, because it usually does not reach any of them. Now let's talk about the altcoins that are bullish to Bitcoin. There's not many of them. We talked about a few of them already, but we're going to discuss them in the concept of US dollars. So first one is Aave. It's a lending platform. As I said, there might be a kind of a bullish flag pattern happening here right now. Still has not reached the support zone of 255, 233, the support zone levels. This has been holding so well in December. Maybe it will hold again in January, maybe up into February. But I do think that once we get to that zone, once we see the volumes going in, we can definitely say that this is most probably a bull flag, and it's going to end up like moving to $500. So think about it like buying at 50% discount, something that is going back up to $500, buying it at 250. A good opportunity for a trade. We're going to see if we can do a marginal position here. Not quite sure 100%, but again, if we'll do, we'll write about that in our Telegram group. Please join. The link is down below. Regarding AGLD, we put in some psychological levels of resistance because of this heavy moves that has been happening on AGLD. $3, $240, $190, and $120. Those are the mediocre levels of support and resistance, and actually it's been trading very well between them, not just at the levels of support and resistance or the areas of support and resistance. Those are very important in our charts, and as we said, like the area of 284, 261 is going to be a resistance. You can see that the price, once the low liquidity coin has been reaching those areas, you can see that the sales are happening, and of course they're happening at the levels which are psychologically clean and easy to understand for the majority of traders, which is $3. But again, the trades that were happening, they're happening in the zones. So once you see the price reaching the zone, there might be some movements happening at those levels. Once it went down, you can see it's getting to the support zone 1.9. Again, everything is happening at the 50% discount, a level of $2.11. But again, it's been trading sideways, might be going down to the levels of support of 166, 161, 148, so basically $1.50. Once it breaks below this 1.2, and of course the best area of support is $1. In case it goes up higher, you can definitely remember that there's still a zone of resistance of 261, 284, and the psychological level of $3. It needs to break to get higher to 323 and maybe to the all-time high. So far so good. AGLD is trading sideways. Nothing's bad happening. Regarding the Mantra DAO I was looking at the chart of Mantra DAO on daily, and I do really think this is Wyckoff. This is definitely Wyckoff. So far, it's not confirmed yet. I mean, we might see another move up once we break the new and create the new all-time high, and not being able to push up higher. So again, reaching up to the $5 level, and you should look at the charts once it breaks the all-time high, because there might be a candle where you can actually short the coin. I do not recommend you to do it, but in case you're eager to, there's a possibility for you to short the coin and buy it at a cheaper price, because most probably, in case it's a Wyckoff, this is going down heavy to 1.8 to $2 maybe, and this is like a 50% discount. This is 100% move in case you're going for even 2x leverage trade. We'll see about that again. We'll post about that in our channel, so watch the charts, and I'll be watching Mantra DAO very closely within the next couple of weeks. is the coin I'm looking out for very much for the last 2 or 3 years. And as for the last part of our video, we're going to talk about the bullish altcoins. Those are the coins that are trading above their exponential moving average 100 on the weekly time base on Binance. There is like 80 pairs, except the Bitcoin and Ethereum, of course, which are always in there, almost all the time are in there. So we can definitely see that for the last 7 days, Troy lost 27%. T-Fuel gained 21%. We're going to talk more about them. We can definitely see that a lot of coins went below in their price action for the last 7 days. We can see huge declines, but that's an opportunity, because the lower the price, the easier it is to get into the coin when it's down. So let's talk about Theta first. Theta has been accumulating for the last 2 years and trying to move up. It definitely sees the levels of the area of resistance is between 16 to 14 cents. There's also like 12 cents level of resistance, which is psychological level, and we can definitely see that 9 cents has been so far the level of resistance since December. Unable to break it from the second time, maybe we'll do it from the third time, but beforehand, do not forget the most important zone is below the 0.068. This is the accumulation zone that it was trading for pretty long time, so you could have accumulated it and sold it at the levels of resistance. Regarding the Troy, don't know what Troy is, please check it yourself. Go to CoinMarketCap, going to CoinGecko on their website, check what Troy is, whether you would use Troy, because we can see there were no volumes in the accumulation zone between 0.0037 to 0.0037. there's not much happening here, and then you can see those volumes going in October, and the price is pushing up higher, reaching this area of resistance, then going back down to the accumulation zone. It didn't hold it. So as you remember last week we said like this zone of accumulation below the 0.003 level is most important, because once it goes back in there, we never know how long it's going to take in the accumulation before it tries to goes up. Maybe it will not go up, and maybe it will go down, even reaching the lowest level of the accumulation zone to 0.000376. Again, in this case, this is a losing position, so I wouldn't risk much into that coin, but I would be watching it as long as it is above this exponential moving average 100 on the weekly time frame. Do not forget to click the link and see the coins before you get into the position, as this has been updated almost every day. We look out for the coins which are good or not bad. Do not forget to hit the like button and make a comment on this video. This will help our channel a lot, and I hope to see you next time. And don't forget to buy Bitcoin. Cheers. Bye.